Yo, what's up, guys? So you just got paid and you're probably thinking, sweet, I have money again. But then, like 3 days later, you're broke and wondering where it all went. Yeah, I've been there. I'm going to walk you through the 8 things I do every single time I get paid. And this routine is the reason I'm not living paycheck to paycheck anymore. Like, it's not complicated, it's not some fancy investment strategy. It's just being intentional with your money instead of letting it disappear. So, whether you get paid weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever, this works. Let's get into step one. Step one, you got to actually look at your numbers. I know it's scary. Like, there's this thing where people just avoid checking their bank account because they're afraid of what they'll see. But you can't fix what you don't know. So grab your phone, open your banking app, and write down 3 numbers. How much is in your bank, how much you just got paid, and how much your bills are going to cost this month. Just basic math. I use a simple spreadsheet for this, nothing fancy. Income at the top, expenses below. The goal is to spend less than 70% of your income on bills, things like rent, groceries, gas, insurance, all that stuff. If you're spending more than that, you're going to struggle. Like, if you make $3,000 a month and your bills are $2,500, that's over 80%. You need to either make more money or cut some costs. It's just math. Step two, this is probably the most important thing, and most people do it backwards. Before you pay any bills, before you buy anything, you pay yourself first. What I mean is, as soon as that money hits your account, move some to savings, even if it's just 50 bucks, even if it's 20 bucks. The amount doesn't matter as much as building the habit. I have it set so 10% every paycheck automatically goes to a separate savings account that I pretend doesn't exist. Like, in my head, I never had that money. It's gone. But it's actually building my emergency fund. People always say, I'll save whatever's left over, but there's never anything left over. You gotta save first, then spend what's left. Okay, step three. Before you do anything else with your money, you need at least 1,000 bucks sitting somewhere for emergencies. Not 3 months of expenses, not 6 months, just 1,000 to start. Because here's what happens when you don't have emergency money. Your car breaks down, you need 500 for repairs, you can't afford it, so you put it on a credit card. Now you're paying 20% interest on car repairs. That's really expensive. But if you have that emergency fund, you just pay cash, fix your car, move on with your life. No debt, no stress, no 20% interest. Once you hit that first 1,000, then you can start thinking about bigger emergency funds. But get to 1,000 first. It's not as hard as you think if you're consistent about it. Okay, if you have credit card debt, personal loans, anything charging you more than 8% interest, that needs to die fast. And here's why. If you have 2,000 in credit card debt at 22% interest, you're only paying the minimum. You'll pay like 4,000 total over the next few years. That's 2,000 extra just because you carried a balance. So once you have your emergency fund, throw everything extra at high interest debt. Not your mortgage, not your car loan, if it's low interest, just the expensive debt. Some people say pay off the smallest balances first for motivation. Other people say pay off highest interest first for math reasons. Just pick one and stick with it. The important thing is that you're actually paying it off instead of just making minimum payments forever. Okay, once your emergency fund is solid and you don't have high interest debt eating you alive, then you can start actually building wealth. This is where most people get overwhelmed because they think investing is complicated, but it really is. Just open an account with any major brokerage, buy an index fund, and add money every month. That's it. I won't give you specific investment advice because I'm not qualified for that, but the basic idea is simple. Put money in low-cost index funds, leave it alone for decades, let compound interest do its thing. The key is starting early and being consistent. Like, if you invest 200 bucks a month or 2,400 a year from age 25 to 65, you'll probably have over $1 million. But you have to actually do it every month, not just when you feel like it. Now, after you've handled all the important stuff, savings, emergency fund, debt, investing, then you can spend money on whatever you want without feeling guilty about it. But here's the thing most people don't get. When you have your finances handled, spending money on stuff you enjoy actually feels better because you're not stressed about it. Like, if you know your bills are paid, your emergency fund is growing, you're investing for the future, then buying that coffee or going out to dinner doesn't feel like you're screwing up your finances. It feels like you earned it. The goal isn't to never spend money on fun stuff. The goal is to handle the important stuff first so you can enjoy the fun stuff without stress. Step 7. The best way to do all this is to make it automatic. Set up transfers so your savings happens without you thinking about it. Set up automatic bill pay so you don't forget. Set up automatic investing so you don't have to remember. The more you automate, the less willpower you need. And let's be honest, willpower sucks. Like after a long day at work, you don't want to be making smart financial decisions. You just want to order pizza and watch Netflix. At least I do. So set it up once, let it run automatically, and check in once a month to make sure everything's working. Okay, step 8, once a month, sit down and look at your numbers. See how much your emergency fund grew, how much debt you paid off, how much you invested. This takes like 10 minutes, but it keeps you motivated. I use a simple spreadsheet where I track my net worth each month, just add up everything I own, subtract everything I owe, and see if the number went up. Most months it does, some months it doesn't, but the trend over time is what matters. People skip this step and then wonder why they're not making progress. You can't improve what you don't measure. So yeah, that's my payday routine. It takes me like 15 minutes every time I get paid, and then I don't have to stress about money for the rest of the month. If you're not doing any of this stuff, just start with step 1. Track your numbers for like a week and see where your money actually goes. You'll probably be surprised. Let me know if you want me to go deeper on any of these steps or if you do something completely different that works. I'm always curious what other people are doing. Anyway, if this helped you out, subscribe or whatever. I'll see you guys later.